Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Taking a look at Brooklyn. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Something we don't always talk about with Davis because he's so talented is his elite understanding of the game, his basketball IQ.
Johnson gets the bucket.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here is Johnson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Right side, Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Here's Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Baseline try. Irving can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Claxton. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And it's Davis missing. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Here's Whitehead. following the score by Dallas. Back to Johnson. Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Here's Davis. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Nets. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside for Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Johnson. Outside Portis. 4 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Davis has got 7.
Looks like Davis is in his bag today. His ability to stretch the floor is huge.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
No, child. Sit down.
Group getting ready for Dallas.
Let's hear it. Give it up for yourself.
Brooklyn leading by 4.
Come to me.
1:41 left in the first quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Davis. He has 7. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that.
With the teardrop. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Washington. Puts the move on. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Nets leading by 4. Outside Portis. From outside the arc. They get it back. Pass to Melton. Here's Clowney. Thomas grabs the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Beal. Driving in. It's good from about 19 feet.
A guy you can rely on to find points. Beal is always hunting for that next shot.
Here's Hardy. And he starts out with a miss in this one. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul. The game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Brooklyn with the ball. Beal gets a wide open look. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 4.
The Nets, 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Pass to Christie. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Johnson gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Christie. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. From deep Washington. Brooklyn with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Williams can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Christie. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Nets leading by 7. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Whitehead, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here are the Mavericks now. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebound by Williams. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Christie can't make it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Dallas moving the ball around. Christie. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Christie. Back to Washington. Here's Thomas. Nice shot from the wing. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that's just a beautiful work of art. Thomas is a 3-level microwave scoring threat.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Brooklyn making some changes. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Pass to Clowney. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Clowney's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Clowney pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's good for 2. Clowney's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Irving for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Beal. And it's in there.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got his second basket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside Irving. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Right side Davis. Pass to Marshall. Irving up top. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. No good off the front iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Thompson for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Here's Davis, rebounded by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Williams, and again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Coming on the floor for the Nets, number 9, Bobby Portis.
Nets leading by 15. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Back to Irving. Pass to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now Irving. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Again, the Mavericks score.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Johnson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again on the wing. Davis launches a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Looking to get it going. Williams. Off target at the rim. Thompson in the post. Elbow shot is on the way.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Johnson inside.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Dallas again missing.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night. Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Mavericks trail by 18. Left side, Irving. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Oh, you must have left your dancing shoes at home, huh? Bring those moves! Okay, keep it going.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Portis for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Portis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle.
Selected. Selected.